Whatever you're funny, Peacock's got it exclusively. Stream classic sitcoms like The Office, Parks and Recreation, and 2.5 Men. Plus, catch Peacock original comedies like AP Bio and Saved by the Bell. For all your exclusive comedy faves, go to peacocktv.com and get started.
You don't own me.
Booking a room with 2 beds at a hotel isn't exactly your idea of a romantic getaway. Orbitz gets it. Visit orbitz.com/pride to find hotels that welcome you to travel as you are. Orbitz, travel as you are.
So just let me be myself to say and do whatever I please.
Welcome to Comedy by Indie Drop-In. Each week we feature an episode from the best independent creators. Hit subscribe for more great comedy content. If you would like to help Indie Drop-In support indie creators, you can buy us a coffee. Just go to buymeacoffee.com/indie drop-in or click the link in the show notes below. Today's episode is from Cold Callers Comedy. Don't forget to check out the show notes for links to subscribe and follow on social media. Enjoy the show.
Begin.
Cold Callers Comedy is brought to you in front of a live studio audience.
Is it?
Woo! Yay! Woo!
Who's that?
That's the live studio audience.
Sounded like one guy.
Woo! Yeah!
Yeah, it is. Just the one guy.
What was the, where'd you find him?
Just out on the street.
Is that even COVID secure?
I don't know.
Is he going to do the whole show?
I don't know.
Woohoo!
Can you get him to just laugh when it's appropriate?
Yeah! Woo!
Shut up!
Please hang up and try again.
Hello and welcome to the Cold Callers Comedy Podcast, brought to you by the Podbreed Network and Quite the Thing Media Network. I'm Paul Rich.
And I'm Ryan Brannan. And every episode, me and Paul get together for a catch-up.
And we invite you to check out our brand new merch store with Teespring. You can find it at Cold Callers Comedy. It's lots of new designs on there.
Is this one easier for the Europeans than the English?
It's certainly a little bit cheaper, yeah. So
okay,
you can get your mugs.
Yeah, because we Brits, we love our mugs.
We love having a cup of tea. We love a cup of tea with a nice little biscuit.
Yeah, I love a cup. You know what? I love a biscuit too much, though.
I know. Well, so have I recently, which is why I've started the Couch to 5K.
Couch to 5K?
Yeah.
Is that where you drag the couch for 5 kilometers?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Because otherwise you wouldn't have a couch because, you just leave it there.
You're getting yourself off the couch
to
eat 5 boxes of Special K. You found that funnier than I really expected you to.
I didn't expect it.
There you go. Well, welcome to the show.
I mean, Paul knows this, but I've just got myself. This isn't an advertisement, but I feel like it's going to sound like one. I just got myself a Ring Fit for the Switch, which is not a sexual device. It is
as long as the ring fits.
It's an exercise thing that was, I don't know if anyone remembers, but the Nintendo Wii had like a board.
Yeah, the Wii board. Fit. Yeah, the Wii Fit. Board. Yeah.
This is kind of the Switch's version, but it's like a ring, and it's bendy and stuff, and you have a strap on your leg, and it's kind of like you're on an adventure. So it makes me feel more.
You said ring and you've said strap on.
Yeah, maybe it is a sexual thing. Maybe I'm using it wrong.
Is the ring tight?
The ring is exceptionally tight, and you have to sometimes push it in.
All right.
And you also have to pull it out as well. You really have to stretch it to get
to get a good workout.
Yeah. Sometimes if you stretch it really hard and you put it over your head, you can just slot your head right through the ring. Which, you shouldn't do really, because the whole idea is meant to be exercising your deltoids when you've got it up above your head and you're squeezing that ring.
But it's an adventure game,
yeah.
is that right? So it's you forget that you're exercising because you're actually
because you're trying to sort of like you're trying to beat this shredded dragon who kind of just mocks you at every turn,
shredded
going like,
dragon,
look,
as in
he's
does
like,
he
look
have
how
like he's
big I
ripped?
am. Yeah, he's like, look at my muscles. I'm a
Arnie.
shredded dragon. He doesn't have a voice because it's a Nintendo game, so he kind of just goes a bit like Bowser or something,
Or Wario.
Yeah. But yeah, he kind of just mock you. Like you basically like if you're on the adventure, you kind of when you're running, you have to run on the spot. You kind of go, and then there'll be bits where the floor is falling away, and you have to run faster so you don't fall through the floor and hurt yourself. And
Oh,
so
wow.
yeah, it's quite fun.
I wish we had an affiliate link, and otherwise we'd definitely give you that, and you can buy
I know.
that. But we don't. So
no, I'm just advertising Nintendo.
free advertising.
I mean, Nintendo Switch really doesn't need advertising. The Ring Fit doesn't need advertising because it's been out of stock for about a year.
I hadn't heard of it until recently. So
Had you not? You've not seen the adverts with
No.
with what's her face? The Irish TV presenter. Oh, what's her name? Laura Whitmore.
oh,
And
No.
she's like, "Come on, Whitmore. Come on, arms." Oh! It's a really weird advert. I'd always sit there watching it going, looks fucking stupid.
And then you
Shut up,
bought it.
Whitmore. And then I bought it. So it worked. You put it on enough, I'll
When
buy anything.
I had a boxing game I still do have a boxing game on my VR headset, my Quest 2
Yeah.
Oculus. I didn't think it was going to be as much of a workout as it actually was. I was wearing jeans and
Yeah.
a shirt. And I thought, let's give this a go.
What are you
I
wearing
had
this
to get
shirt?
undressed. I thought I was going to have a coronary because I literally couldn't breathe. I was sweating profusely. It was a great workout. And now
That
I
does
know,
sound
wear
good.
gym gear. Wear gym gear.
I can imagine Alana coming into like the living room or the kitchen or wherever you were, and you just
Living room.
completely naked, just with the headset on. and the
Stripped
thing.
down to the waist.
I love the fact you're wearing a shirt like you just came from like a job interview or something.
Not that kind of shirt. I just meant like a long sleeve sort of flannel.
Right. Okay. Oh, I see. Right. Okay. Yeah. It's
Tucked
it's
in.
deceptive.
No.
It's deceptive, isn't it? As soon as you say like, oh, it's a computer game,
Yeah.
a video game, you're kind of like, it's just gonna be fine. It's not gonna work me out.
It's a toy.
It's a toy.
How wrong was I?
it is deceptive. I've heard of one of those VR headsets, one where you kind of like it's like a rhythm game where you have to you've got like lightsabers and you have to sort of
Beat Saber.
slash Beat Saber. Is that it?
Yeah.
Have
it's
you
on
got
the Quest.
have you got that as well?
No.
Because I heard
No,
that's
mate.
quite a good workout.
No. I didn't think it was a workout game. I just thought it was one of those sort of music rhythm games, a bit like Guitar Hero, where you have to press the buttons at the right time.
I mean, I
didn't
don't
want
think
that.
it's. No, I get that. I mean, I don't think it's in like sold as a workout game, but I've heard that people who've played it have said it is quite a good workout because you got to twist your whole body and you got to sort of sometimes you have to go really fast. That's what I've heard. So if you ever want to mix it up from boxing, you can pretend you're a Jedi.
Well, you can. See, that's the boxing ring, or there's the ring fit.
Yeah, but that's how Ben's trying to keep fit. Have you legitimately been doing couch to 5K?
Legitimately, I've done my first week this week.
Hey, not
Yeah, I
bad.
got my next run tomorrow or the day after. Depends.
Because I know how much you hate running.
I hate it with a passion, but
Yeah.
this is it really helps you get into it. Does it in bite-sized chunks.
Yeah.
So the first week was essentially running for 60 seconds and then walking briskly for 90, and you repeat that we do that 8 times in total. So you end up basically running for 8 minutes, and then the second week it goes up to 1.5 minutes, and then, but then walking for 2 minutes. So you're basically increasing your stamina, but
yeah.
not going full out. I need to get proper running shoes. That would help.
Yeah, that's the thing,
I'm
innit?
struggling with my calf at the moment. It's so tight, and I'm doing everything I can to keep stretching it and massage it. But that's the only thing that's making it difficult for me at the moment. Obviously, apart from my fitness. But I can get through the fitness. It's the searing pain that goes through my leg with every step that is making it a little bit uncomfortable for me.
I think the main thing that 2020 has done for my body is healed my shin splints. I think that's literally the only plus.
Well, I'm about to get them unless I get some running shoes. So
yeah, exactly. You want some proper cushions.
I do hate running. I do, but I felt good after. I forget about the endorphins. It's good.
Yeah, I know.
And I feel like I've done something, you know. But just don't eat a pizza right after.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Plus, I've got Michael Johnson in my ears, you know, going, "You're doing really good," you know. And you know, I thought he's the best person to get. You know, he's a sprinter. He knows how to run.
Which thing you can have that food afterwards, though, can't you? Like the naughty food, even though it just cancels out everything you've done.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you can eat it and be like, "Oh, I've earned this.
I've earned it."
Oh.
Yeah.
I've worked for this. Get you in here. Come here.
I should get on the whole MyFitnessPal thing again, where you input your calorific intake. Well, this wasn't even on our list to talk about. We had stuff to talk about. None of this was on the list.
I'd say the only thing we did have to talk about, which literally came out yesterday or today, was Lady Gaga's dogs being kidnapped. Or dog-napped, I suppose is the right term.
Stolen.
Now,
yeah.
the thing is, the news has been going on and on about it. Lady Gaga has basically tweeted saying $500,000 reward for anyone who finds my dogs.
Boop. Update, her dogs have now been found. Boop.
Please, any information you can about my dogs. The poor dog walker got shot in the chest. I don't even know if he's survived. There's very little information about this poor guy. It's almost just sort of like, yeah, but he was just a dog walker. Not even worth talking about. He's barely even human.
The dogs, however, we have to
dogs,
find
however.
Listen, yeah, we don't know the ins and outs.
Don't know the ins and outs, but
as a dog owner myself, I know how distressing it is to lose a dog.
Oh God, yeah, no, this is the thing. 100% agree. I exactly would the same. Would be very upset about my dogs being kidnapped. It would be awful, absolutely awful. But the way the media is presenting, the news outlet is presenting it as we don't care about the guy. The dogs are worth something.
Lady Gaga's dogs have been stolen. A dog hunt is underway with many towns and cities coming in to search for them. Posters have gone up. In other news, a man was shot in the chest whilst walking dogs for Lady Gaga.
Yeah. More on that, maybe. Just the poor guy,
Yeah.
He probably got paid very little to walk these dogs that are worth more money than he ever will be, and it's just so little care towards it. I hope, I imagine that Lady Gaga has been like, oh, I'll pay for all his medical bills. I imagine she would be that way. I know French bulldogs as well are expensive dogs. They would cost $2,000 each to sort of buy one. So there's a lot of money in.
$500,000's worth way more.
Oh yeah, it is. I mean, if you were the kidnappers, wouldn't you just be like, I found them?
Yeah, you have to prove you weren't the one there.
Yeah, this is true.
I saw a guy get shot in the chest, and I thought my first thought was, I better save those dogs. I've got the dogs.
I didn't realise that. Yeah, I just ran with them.
Yeah, I didn't realise it belonged to anyone.
The thing is, there was 3 dogs. One of them got away. I don't know if he had an altercation or something like that with either that or the gunman's only got 2 hands, isn't he? So he can only pick up 2 dogs. But that one ran off. Part of me thinks, was it his idea?
Convenient, you're the only one that survived.
It's the scrappy dude. I would have gotten away with it too if it hadn't been for you damn dogs.
Fucking hell. I think it's time.
Yep. Time for my highlight of the week.
Yeah.
Hit it!
Here's Ryan's highlight of the week. Here's highlight of the week. Here's Ryan's highlight of the week. Ooh, highlight of the week. Here's Ryan's highlight of the week. Here's highlight of the week.
spider in my hair the other night, and I sort of brushed out. It was like, whoa. And then I got him in a glass, and he looked all scared. And so I put him out in the hallway of our flat, and now he's got the run of the place. Bless his little legs.
That's Ryan's highlight of the week. His highlight of the week.
Right. Let me get my knee pads on. I'll put my hands behind my back. I don't know why. I'm unable to protect myself from the full force of your huge throbbing dictionary.
Oh, yeah. You're going to get smacked right around the face with it if you're not careful.
Oh, no.
Oh yeah, baby, I got so much knowledge for you. Let me spray my words into your mouth. Empty my vocabulary balls. Let me thesaurus your brains out. Ooh. Let me slap down my 12-inch dictionary. Suck on my big fat dictionary.
Put it in your mouth. This big word. Oh,
Okay.
Sorry. I need to get my dictionary voice on. 1 sec. Hello and welcome to Suck on My Big Fat Dictionary with me, Paul Witch. I have a weak R for this one, I think. Paul Witch, like Jonathan Moth. Paul Witch, and I am here with Ryan Brannan.
Hey.
All right. Hello, welcome back to the show. You are an avid player. You're the only player. No one else wants to play. Are you paying attention?
What?
Are you paying attention?
No.
Well, that's why you don't win ever. It's going a
Yes,
little bit
I'm
into
paying-
Obsidian Ant, so I need to
There's
stop
a little bit
this.
in it, yeah.
All right. Anyway,
You,
let's get on with the word, shall I? Shall we? Let me probe your brainus with this one. After you've sent your text.
yeah, sorry, 1 second.
Are you ready for your big word?
Yes.
You ready for me to probe your brainus?
Yes.
Are you ready to take this mouthful?
Possibly.
If I was to say the word widdershins,
Widdershins.
what would I mean?
How'd you spell it?
How do you think it's spelled?
WIDO shins.
Oh, widdershins.
Widdershins.
WIDD. Oof. ERSHINS.
Oh, so it's spelled like wider.
No, double D.
Oh, sorry, 2 Ds. Widder. Widdershins.
Widdershins. Shins, yeah.
Widdershins. Widdershins sounds like something rather than so it's like a plural word. So I'm gonna guess someone who's knock-kneed or something, who's weak in the knees. Look at you, you're Widdershins.
I mean, I think it should be.
But it's not even
It's
close,
not
is
at
it?
all. Not even nearly.
All right, go on then. What is a Widdershins?
It's another way to say that something is moving in a counterclockwise direction or the wrong way. That's
Okay.
it. He's moving widdershins. I don't know how you'd actually put it in a sentence. If you know how to put widdershins in a sentence, do let us know,
I love that.
and I can eat my humble pie.
Which way would you like me to go? Would you like me to go to clockwise, or would you like me to go to Widdershins?
It's not a place. It sounds like a place.
No, but would you like me to go around the circle clockwise, or would you like me to go around it Widdershins?
Oh, I thought you said to widdershins.
No.
To widdershins.
Silly word. For silly people. I reckon Jacob Rees-Mogg would definitely use that word. Well, the thing is, with the Brexit talks, it's all going a bit Wittershins now.
Well, Ryan. What were you doing? What are you doing? Why are you standing up? You're going Widdershins. Get back down on your knees.
Oh, no.
So that you can suck on my big fat dictionary.
Suck on my big fat dictionary.
Suppose it's that time again.
Yeah.
Last time we left him, he was
near
playing
Edinburgh.
around with the Benedict Cumberbatch.
He was, wasn't he? How does he get these? Well, he is Tom Hardy, I suppose. But
How does he get these places?
no, how does he get these people? I was going to say.
I don't know. I don't think he gets. I don't think he asks.
No, he just turns up.
He just turns up and gets. I think he was quoted in saying, "I don't ask for permission. I ask for forgiveness if they're lucky."
I mean, I wish he could give us some tips on getting some of these A-list stars as guests on the show.
Yeah,
because that'd be pretty cool, wouldn't it?
I mean, I suppose
we did ask,
vicariously
though.
we are getting these guests on our show.
Yeah, this is true. This is
Through
true.
his
Yeah.
show. So
I mean, we asked if we could talk to them as well, and he told us to go fuck ourselves, which I thought was rude.
yeah, I kind of thought it was fair. They are his contacts.
True.
Anyway, what's he doing? Let's find out.
How hard is it? How hard is it? How hard is it? How hard is your Hardy's hardest task?
How hard is your fucking app, mate? Hello, welcome to Hardy's Hardest Hats, the show that proves that if he wasn't wearing a hat, Indiana Jones would have been shit. As always, I'm your host, Tom Hardy from Peak Geek. Everybody, yeah, rock your body, yeah, everybody, rock your body right. Backstreet's back. All right, blinders. After leaving the Lonely Mountain last week, I can tell you that I am well fucking lost in Middle Earth. The only map I had to go on looked like Bane had drawn on a paper bag with crayons. How did we survive before phones, eh? Anyway, I found myself a quest to test a bloke's hat, and I've come to meet him here in a boozer called the Inn of the Prancing Pony, which to my disappointment is not a strip club, like the name suggests. It's in a little town called Bree, which weirdly only serves red Leicester, and as we all know, that is merely the nonce version of mature cheddar. Get some decent cheese, you misinformation-spreading fucks! Anyway, I'm here to meet a wizard, and I'd love to test one of their hats. Oof! Imagine burying a mallet in one of those beauties. Come here! His name is Gandalf the Grey. Well, I'm assuming he said the Grey, and I didn't mishear him, and this is actually some sort of sexual rendezvous. Right, where is this prick? I can't see anyone wearing a dressing gown. I better ask the barman. Barkeep!
As I said before, we don't have any other cheese.
No. I don't give a shit about that anymore. I'm here to meet a man.
Well, there's no judgment from me.
I'm not talking about arse fun. Right now, anyway. No, I'm here to meet Gandalf the Grey. You know the one. He helped that bloke pull a sword out of a stone. He runs a private school and he's got a mouth as his apprentice, and he sings, "No one's gonna bring me down."
Gandalf. Oh, yes, I remember. Elderly chap. Big grey beard. Pointy hat.
Yeah.
Not seen him for 6 months.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Now what do I do?
Well, you could have some more ale. A half, was it?
Yeah. Well, wait, what's he drinking?
Well, that's there is a pint.
It comes in pints. I'm getting one. Give me one. Oi, should children really be drinking in here?
Well, those aren't children, sir. Those are hobbits.
No what?
No, hobbits.
Like the biscuits.
No, they're little people.
Oh, so they're like dwarves.
No, they're different. These are halflings.
Half of what?
Half of a man.
Well, they got no legs.
No, they're just a race of people that are small.
All right, I was only asking, showing an interest for fuck's sake. Who's that guy in the hood over there?
Be careful of him. He's one of them rangers.
Oh, what, like in Yogi Bear?
No, he's one of them wild men from up north. Dangerous folk.
Oh, he's a Geordie.
We don't know his real name, but round here they call him Strider.
Well, that's a well-done name. Hi, mate. Barman says you're from Newcastle. Why, aye, man? Oh, here he comes. Might have pissed him off.
Drawing a lot of attention to yourself, Mr. Hardy.
What can I say? I'm shallow like that. Look, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to annoy you. I'm just bored.
Are you frightened?
A little bit.
Not nearly frightened enough. I know what hunts you. Come to my room now.
Bugger me. I knew this was going to be a sexual rendezvous.
Hardy's hardest hat.
I don't know, sirs.
Fucking hell, they were terrifying.
They are Nazgul, ringwraiths, neither living nor dead.
Look, I'm just here to test a hat on this Gandalf fuck. I ain't interested in a bunch of emo pricks with big fucking letter openers.
We can no longer wait for the wizard. We must travel to Rivendell. Lord Elrond will know what to do.
More fucking walking? Shitting hell.
Hardy's hardest hat.
Next time on Hardy's Hardest Hats.
Strangers from distant lands, friends of old, you have been summoned here to answer the threat of Mordor.
It is what shall come to pass if you fail.
You have my sword.
And my bow.
And my ask.
And I've got some knuckle dusters and a Tesco value energy drink. That should keep me going.
One does not simply walk into Mordor. Bastard.
I wish the ring had never come to me. I wish none of this had happened.
Hello, my name is Gandalf the Grey. Is my hat hardy enough? Find out next time on Hardy's Hardest Hats.
Hardy's hardest hat.
To be continued, mate.
Whom do you serve?
Saruman!
What the fuck? What was that?
I don't even know. Is he on drugs? Are we on drugs?
I want to be. Now. I mean, I'm not going to lie, Paul.
Yeah.
I am looking forward to next week.
Me too. I kind of want to know what happens.
Yeah. It's exciting.
I love Gandalf.
Everyone has a point of view. Everyone likes a film review. These are movies that raise the bar. So why did they give them 1 star?
Wow, this movie is shit.
Yes, it's that time again for Why Did They Give Them 1 Star? The 1-star movie review game show. Game because we play it and show because it's on our podcast. If you hear it somewhere else, tell us because they stole it from us. That's intellectual property.
So aggressive with that, Paul.
I know, I like doing that. Today is, it's the same deal. We've got another amazing guest. That's all we get. We get bangers. We get bangers for guests. And I don't mean sausages. We have... Fuck's sake, what the fuck am I saying? Anyway, he's a great guest. He's a good friend of ours. He's an actor, a director, a fight choreographer. His name is Christian Cardenas.
Hey.
Oh,
I love the R's.
Give it to me, mama.
It's such a
Welcome.
pleasure
Hey, guys.
to have you on the show, Christian.
This is awesome. This is like my first podcast. I feel like I'm on this morning.
We broke your
something like
cherry.
that.
Your podcast
We popped it.
cherry.
Yeah. And I'm gonna show you my Holly Willow boobies. That's what I'm gonna do.
Only for us, though. Sadly, the listeners
Yeah,
will
it's
not
Right,
get
Ryan
to
won't whip out
appreciate
his Schofield, so that's fine.
Oof, oof, oof. That's Schofield. I'm here for it.
Oof. Right.
It's a real pleasure to have you on. Me and Christian go back years and years, probably what, like 2008, 2009, something like that. So
The shenanigans.
I first met Christian and we were zombies in a scare attraction. That's how we met.
Of course you were.
And I only discovered as well this morning that Christian knows Reese, who was our guest 2 shows ago. No, last show, wasn't it?
2 weeks ago.
It was 2 weeks ago, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So that just shows you that how small the world is performing is when we're low level performers anyway. We know everyone except for like Benedict Cumberbatch and
In
people
our
like
own
that.
little world. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
We don't get those tickets.
yeah. So please tell us a little bit about yourself for the audience. I mean,
Well, I'm from Colombia, as you can tell from my heavy South American accent. She's from Colombia. I was born in Colombia, came to this country as an immigrant. I'm selling myself so well.
how old were you when you came over?
I was 4.
Ah.
Okay.
Can you believe that? Like all of my other Colombian contemporaries, which aren't many, they all talk like, "Do you want some beer?
Yeah.
You talking to me like this?" And I'm like, "No, darling, I've been here since I was 4, so RP, darling, all the way." So I'm like the most Anglified Colombian you'll ever meet. I'm the Darcy of Colombia.
Where in Colombia were you sort of born living?
Medellin, which is spelled MEDELLIN.
Ah.
Medellin.
Ah.
But our double L's are J's. Medellin.
Do you go
Colombia.
back
It's
a
not
lot
there.
to Colombia?
I have been back, but only first time when I was 18.
Mm.
Yeah.
And I saw it all. I got blown up. I got shot at. It's not even a joke.
You were in the cartel.
No, seriously, it was nuts, fucking crazy. Like I've never felt my roots like that before.
Really?
Like my mum took me to this place, and it was like basically you could draw a chalk line. One bit was like urban London, and then you kind of stepped over to the left side of the line and it was like Canary Wharf. I'm like, wow, Mum, this place is amazing. Why is it so clean here? And this was like the 90s, so they had a Blockbuster Video, and I was like, shit, I would never thought they had a Blockbuster Video. And I was like, what is it? She goes, oh yeah, it's clean here because this is where the cartel lives. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like everything's, all the hedges trimmed because of money in the area. It was crazy.
Oh my God.
Crazy. And you could the air was different on the other side of the street.
Yeah.
Because you could smell the money. It was crazy.
Oh my God.
But yeah, so I went there when I was 18, did that, and then grew up here, became an actor, became a fight choreographer, did the drama school, did the zombie for 10 years.
Yeah.
With Mr. Brannon.
Yeah. We had a lot of fun. Just taking the piss, essentially.
Oh my God. The things that we got paid to do.
I think
it was a great job.
I think one of my favorite things that we used to do was like eat food on the floor, like eat hot dogs and just pretend we were eating someone and just going, hot dog.
Oh my God. Legendary hot dog days.
The legendary hot dog days, of course. Yeah. All the zombies would be eating hot dogs.
Yeah.
So people were coming around just really confused as to why there was just be zombies going, get away.
With the
that
ketchup,
place.
it would look like blood.
And
And the onions would look
Yeah.
like sort
No,
of
we
bits of
went there.
sinew. So
we went there. No one ever did a hot dog face though. I think we never did that. We never had like wieners coming out of our eyes. Like I think I might have gone like out with a wiener in my mouth, but hey, that's a different story.
Are you eating the cock? Yeah. I always eat their cock.
It's Saturday, isn't it?
Saturday is cock day.
I remember there was we had this one room that was like a sort of crazy cat lady room. So I was like, I think we both dressed up as crazy cat ladies, and we were going around with like these sort of bonnets on and going around going like la 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 la. And this customer came around, this big guy, he came around and grabbed my ass and was like, "All right, darling." And I turned around, I was like, "The fuck you touched my ass, mate."
Thing is, if that had been a woman, fucking hell.
Exactly that.
Should have reported him.
Bearing in mind, you did look like Chitara's mum. You got a good fat ass. It's furry, but it's nice. How could he tell in the dark?
I know, yeah, that's the weird thing. I think I was wearing like a nightie or something. Why did I do this job? Like, what the fuck was this job?
Oh my God.
Why was that costume? We got this for you. What?
It sounded like you volunteered to do that bit. We just decided to dress as cat ladies.
There's something that happens to you when you get down in a dark room for like 12 hours a day. Things start to trip in your mind. You do weird shit.
Fair enough.
All those cat skins.
Yes.
Fair enough.
Nowhere to go.
Air cannons going off in your face everywhere.
Oh yeah.
I just want to emphasize air cannons, not another type of cannon.
Oh no.
Anyway, we've digressed a little bit.
I know.
Sorry guys. I haven't seen you for ages. Oh my God, I've seen your faces. I know you guys can't see the faces, but I'm looking at their beautiful young faces. Look at you.
Oh, less of the young.
Look at you.
Oh, right.
less of him, more of me.
I'm just fortunate this is not like in 4K, my camera. So it's really smoothing me out. It's lovely.
Am I in 4K?
I don't think Zoom has that option, to be honest.
That's rubbish. Who do we talk to?
But so anyway, you're kind of like well, when I knew you as well, when we were working together, you went off and you started to learn how to teach fighting as well, because fighting was something you did a lot of, and then you became a teacher in Wales, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's right. Oh my God, it's that far back. Yeah. Yes. So I was doing my apprenticeship when we were working together.
Yeah.
And so now that's 7 years on. So I've been an instructor for 7 years now, 8 years. Done some incredible pinch me sort of things from West End to like being in control of like a 40 strong opera cast with swords and stuff, which is
amazing.
What Millennium?
What opera shows did you do?
I've done La Traviata. I've done. Oh God, I can't remember. There's another one. There's a what's the big opera thing that have Glyndebourne?
Oh yeah, Glyndebourne Festival.
I've done Glyndebourne as well, which is incredible, and worked with some amazing people. And the power.
Yeah.
I've been on at the Royal Opera House as well. I was on with Alfie Boe. This 50-year revival of Romeo and Juliet, which was incredible. Alfie Boe was a giggle. He was Tybalt and he used to run off stage, and we used to try and put him off. So after every exit, we used to have like 9.5, 4.5 pictures of him, and like going to have managers try to put him off because he'd put everyone else off. But incredible times, because the power that these singers have is incredible.
We had a guy, another friend of ours, James Unsworth. He's also worked quite a bit with the Royal Opera House as a fighter as well. So it's weird. At some point, you probably may have crossed paths. I don't know.
I think so. His name's familiar.
Yeah, you'd recognise him. He's a mountain of a man. He's huge, big, muscular beast of a man. What was the last one he did? Faust and Othello. Those last ones he did.
Oh wow!
He went to Japan.
Dope.
He went to Japan with them as well. Yeah,
Jesus,
pretty cool.
That's so good.
Why didn't we talk about that when he was on? That's a good story.
Because we were talking about him getting shot in the head on the Michael Bay film.
That is more fun. Not getting shot in the head, literally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Grandma, watch me jump in.
Okay, I'm watching.
Did you see me?
Whoa, that was amazing! What a jump!
The people you love most are only a vaccine away. Virginians can now receive a free COVID-19 vaccine. Visit vaccinate.virginia.gov or call 1-877-829-4682. Brought to you by the Virginia Department of Health.
Streaming only on Peacock, a new original comedy.
Me in a punk band?
We Are Lady Parts.
A confused mix of hash anthems and sour girl power.
You puked all over the front row. Ew.
We Are Lady Parts. All episodes streaming now, only on Peacock.
Things I thought could never happen Me in a punk band?
What?
We Are Lady Parts, a new original comedy streaming only on Peacock.
A confused mix of hash anthems and sour girl power.
Syra, vocals. Aisha, drummer. Bisma, bassist. Mumtaz, band manager. And me, Amina, lead guitar.
You were really good until you puked all over the front row. Ew.
We Are Lady Parts, all episodes streaming now, only on Peacock.
Yeah, so you've kind of like you've moved into sort of more like fight choreography, on film and stage and stuff like that.
Yeah, so predominantly I've done, because I teach up in Cardiff, I've made a lot of connections up there with all the S4C teams and all the Pedwarec in Welsh.
Okay. Oh, right.
So I get like, Pedwarec. So S4C, so I've worked on a lot of their soaps up there. I've worked on Hinterland for the BBC. I worked on something called Alice, a bit of Publicum. Come. Which is quite cool. But yeah, it's interesting because you get like I go in there to do the action, and then I get a script in English and a script in Welsh.
Oh, right.
So it's kind of, and Welsh is kind of like Spanish as well. So my ears kind of attuning to their sound, similar sounds. So they're kind of similar. But it's really cool. It's been really fun.
I remember like flicking onto a Welsh channel years and years ago. And it was like, I feel like he's Anthony Hopkins. And I was like, what? What? So I was really confused.
What Spanish show is this?
Yeah.
They all look a bit pasty.
Yeah, exactly. There's no sun there. Where the hell are they? No one's cleaning. There's no room service.
Unbelievable.
Oh, mate, I'm the worst.
Right, we're not far behind, don't worry.
And now you've kind of moved into as sort of like film shooting and directing your own kind of like show reels for people and fight reels and stuff like that, isn't that true?
Yeah, that's correct. So with all of this stuff, with all of the experience, and a little shout out goes to Kevin McCurdy, the Beast, the K-Dog, Mr. Black Tim Curry himself. Oh, he's going to love that I said that. He does. He looks like Tim Curry, but black.
Wow. Okay.
It is astounding. If there's ever a black Frankenfurter, it needs to be Kevin McCurdy. Plus, I need to see him in suspenders. I will live for that. But yeah, a 100. He gets mistaken for a black Tim Curry or the guy who does the sound effects for Police Academy.
Oh, Michael Winslow.
Is that the guy? The guy, he does all the robotics, he does all the crazy sound effects.
I feel like it's Michael Winslow. That's not Hightower, is it?
No, not Hightower.
Yeah, no. I mean, I can't remember if Michael Winslow is Hightower or if Michael Winslow is.
I can't remember.
Is that guy?
But but basically, he's Black Tim Curry.
Yeah,
which is incredible to see. So with all of his guidance stuff, I thought, well, why not? I like the film stuff, and I've been a fan of lots of the American kind of fight choreographers, and I wanted to get my own flavor on it. So I watched and learned all these tricks by just watching loads of YouTube videos and just going, oh, I like what you're doing with the camera there.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing for me as a choreographer. There's nothing worse than watching an action film now, because all I see is camera movement, and then all I see is they do one move and then they cut.
Yeah.
Another move and then they cut. And then, of course, the rule is if you can fight, this is Jackie Chan's rule. When you watch a Jackie Chan movie, you'll see the camera is static.
Yeah.
And the action, they might have a panning shot and it's all, pre-planned. And then you get the Hollywood movies and the cameraman, I feel like I've always wanted to be on set for this, because I feel like they take the cameraman and they shake the fuck out of him.
Yeah.
While he's shooting, because he's trying to get a shot and he's like,
yeah.
And that's what they do when the actors can't really fight, because they want the audience to feel the aggression, feel the pace of it.
Yeah.
But they have to, with all this camera shake business, you get kind of lost in the action. You think, I want to see the journey of, let's say he picked up a knife. I want to see where that knife's going to go. We never get to see that because the camera's too busy shaking.
Yeah.
If you look at Jackie, you see what I mean?
So true. There was, what's that for? Oh, I can't remember what it's called now.
happens in it?
Korean film. Old
Oh,
Boy.
The Raid.
Old Boy.
Old Boy.
Oh, The
oh
Raid
my
as
God,
well.
yeah, exactly.
But Old Boy's got that
Old
sequence,
Boy.
which is just incredible.
That's the one.
Like it's not
That's the-
flashy fighting, but because it's all one sequence, it's just so impressive to watch. Like
Exactly.
That's kind of what
exactly that.
I'm not very knowledgeable with these sorts of films, but that's what impressed me about, or at least it felt that way watching Daredevil, the series. Some of the sequences was like they were going from room to room, but it never looked like there was a cut.
Yes,
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's right. They did the same. They made the same treatment on Old Boy as they on that show as they did with Old Boy. So they kind of tried to reenact it, do everything like one take sort of thing, which is really difficult to do.
Yeah. There was that insane sequence, wasn't there?
Impressive.
So impressive.
Yeah.
There was that insane sequence in Daredevil season 3. Which, to be fair, I wasn't a fan of that series, but that sequence where he goes from the prison cell to outside the prison. That's like like 13 minutes long or something. And there's like cuts in it where they're chatting and talking, and then he carries on. It's just like wow, like the level of work that has to go into that.
Exactly. Yeah. So all the close up stuff is that I'm a fan of when it needs to be there, but when you you probably when cinemas open again, please open again cinemas.
Yeah.
You'll see the camera is doing a lot for the actors, and mainly the rule is if they can't fight, the camera shakes, the more they can't fight.
Yeah.
I'm going to struggle now. Every film I watch, I go, oh, they can't fight.
He's spilling the tea, folks. He's spilling the real tea. This is the real shit.
I think that's the thing. When the camera shakes all the time and stuff like that, you don't feel as kind of like, oh, it's just kind of something that's happening. There's no real, it doesn't really draw you in.
Feel it, unless you're Jackie Chan and you're on Jackie Chan's time and money, which he will do take after take after take until he gets it, because his stuff is so intricate. But you will never see the camera do that shaky stuff on a Jackie Chan film, because everyone in that movie is expert. I mean, they can fight. I mean, then all of Asia can fight. I mean, we're getting there. We're getting there. But where the way I do it is that I choreograph the actors, but I also choreograph the camera.
Yeah.
So you do get movement in the camera. So it's not a static shot. So I like to put my audiences inside the fight.
Yeah.
So the more, if you can feel something and still see the story of what's going on, then great. That's what I'm here for. But otherwise, I'm like, I can't with this bloody shaky camera. I can't deal. I start losing it. But so that's what I do. Camera choreography. I've developed around my own choreography, so I can put you guys in the center of the action, so you can feel the speed of a punch. You can feel what it's like to kind of dodge a punch and like duck and weave. So the camera's kind of assisting the actor, but you better believe the actors that I work with, I drill them.
Yeah,
they're like 8-9 hours with me, and then I make sure they can do the fights blindfolded before they go on camera, which is a real thing.
And where can people see your stuff?
You can see my stuff on Instagram. It's fightfactory.cc.
Okay.
And all videos are there. I think I kicked off that account with a girl power section, so I did a whole thing on just women, and I looked through all my files and I was like, wow, these women are incredible. I've even got a 63-year-old Miss Patricia Winkler who can do cartwheels and splits and stuff, and she did a 2 versus 1 fight. She's incredible.
Awesome.
Yeah, she's on there as well. She's awesome. Yeah, Super Grand we call her, or Mavis.
Amazing.
For short.
We should do one, Ryan.
Yeah.
Video.
Just don't do it. It'd be hysterical.
Yeah.
Do one.
We'll have to write a song about
awesome.
fighting or some shit.
It's been a while. It's been a while since I've done sort of stage combat, but I'd be 100% up for doing that.
That would be so dope.
Yeah.
That'd be so dope. I'm well up for that. If you guys for the film.
We're going to do it this year. We'll do it when we're allowed.
When we're allowed.
If we're allowed. What are your handles in general so we can find you?
At the moment, I'm working to get a website, but at the moment you can find me on Christian.Cardenas Or is it Christian? I can't remember what
your name is.
What my Instagram is. I can't remember my name. Who am I? No,
who am I?
Who is she? Right. My Instagram is Christian, and this is the Spanish way, so it's spelled Cristian. We don't use the H. We don't need it done.
If it's silent, remove it.
Yeah. Charistian. Who's that? Charistian. We don't need it. So it's Christian, one R, Denas, Denas, Christian Denas on my Instagram, which you can find me doing lots of stupid videos in there. I never post anything serious. Well, I have done once when I had a meltdown with this whole lockdown stuff. But anyway, but I do lots of silly videos. I consider myself a lip sync assassin. So I
have seen many of those videos.
Oh my God, have you seen the rap one I did?
I'm not sure. Was that fairly new? Was it?
Oh my God, it's on my Instagram. It's like one of the fastest raps.
Okay,
that I covered, and I did it all with Snapchat filters, which is hysterical. But yeah, it's on there. So Christian Denas on Instagram, or fightfactory.cc, which has got all of my fight stuff and all my ideas and things that I'm brewing up for the future.
And anything on Twitter as well, or same thing? Or
I've never been on Twitter. I tried it. I've never been on. Am I missing out?
I mean, we're finding our feet with Twitter, aren't we, Paul?
Yeah, we never used it, but it's become a really useful tool. Useful tool for the podcast, for sure.
I've been branded on Facebook as a visual storyteller.
Oh, really?
Because everything, like in any of my posts that guys, listen, yeah. Let me just take a second. Let me just talk to this microphone. You can listen.
I like the ASMR.
Because when Christian Cardenas posts, yeah, he doesn't do anything by accident. I'm a visual storyteller, people. My thing is, my shit's got sounds, it's got music, it's got soundtracks. Everything I do is for a reason. Yeah. Get me.
We
get me, fam. So if you see my stories, you better believe there's a soundtrack. So you are going to push the sound button on. Yes, you are, because then you'll get the best out of it. Kendall, thank you.
You're so welcome.
So a little serious. Got a little serious.
You got too serious. I got a bit scared.
Yeah.
People need to know, man.
And now they do, and they're frightened for their lives.
And now you do.
I think it's time to move on to our game.
Yes.
So, right, Paul, do you want to introduce our guest speaker to give out the rules?
Yes, I will. But before I get into the rules of the game, we've discovered something with Alexa, haven't we, Christian?
Oh, we have. She's going to help us out here.
Boys will be boys.
For those that didn't know, I'm now going to ask Alexa to perform a lovely fart for me. Alexa, do me a lovely fart.
Here comes a lovely fart. Would you like me to play another fart sound?
Yes.
Yes, please.
That was a tiny one. Would you like to hear another fart?
Alexa, do me a deep fart.
Here comes a deep fart. Try asking me for a squishy fart.
Yes.
Or say random.
Got to hit a squishy.
Squishy fart.
Here comes a squishy fart.
Oh,
try asking me for a springy fart.
What the hell's a springy fart? Is that what like Tigger does?
Pig farts are in the Extreme Farts pack.
Oh, yep.
Would you like to learn more?
Oh, wow.
Jesus.
Alexa, one more, please. Alexa, do me a springy fart.
Here comes a springy fart. Try asking me
it makes sense.
A
what fart?
A ketchup fart.
A ketchup fart? I won't be able to eat a hot dog ever again.
What's a ketchup fart? Can we explore?
Go on, we have to explore it. We can't.
Oh, Jesus. Alexa. Oh, God. Alexa, can you do me a ketchup fart, please?
Here comes a ketchup fart.
I'm going. I'm leaving the country.
Oh my God. Well, here is Obsidian Ant to tell you the rules.
Greetings, Christian without an H, and welcome to Why Did They Give Them 1 Star, the 1-star movie review game. This is the game where Paul and Ryan will each read out a 1-star review from a particular movie. Those 2 reviews will contain all the information you need for you to answer what movie they have picked. If you get it wrong, you'll be forced to work every fight scene with a shaky, shaky cam.
No!
And you're not allowed to break it because, as Billy Ray Cyrus said, don't break his cam, his shaky, shaky cam. Then, once you've hopefully answered correctly, it'll be your turn to read out 2 1-star reviews for the film you've picked. From there, the host must get it right or suffer the same fate. Because I can't think of another one. Because I'm lazy. Toodle pip.
And that's Obsidian Ant with the rules.
Thanks.
So we're going to go first. We actually really struggled to find 1-star reviews for this film because apparently people love it.
Yeah.
So there's going to be 3, but one of them is very, very short. I think, Paul, you're going to do the first very, very short one, aren't you?
I am. I just realised the guy's name who wrote this. Right, okay. So this was written in 2018 by Youth and the Young Manhood.
Okay.
Right?
Ooh,
1 star out of 10. Rubbish. The fight scenes are pathetic and the acting is laughable. Rubbish. That's it.
Oh, I know. I think I know this one.
Oh, okay, right. This is the next one.
This is
my
so
one,
hard, actually.
Yeah, to be fair, I think the third one that Paul's going to do is the only one you probably get it from. But here,
and that's because it's a giveaway.
They're so vague. They're so vague. Apart from them just saying the movie and expletives afterwards.
Fuck this fucking shit. Money back. Refund.
Okay, one star out of 10. Dumbest, most cornball film ever made. This is by Drew 104. I still remember. This is back in 1999. That's why I used the word cornball, because it was the late 90s when he wrote this review.
I was going to say, that's a word. That's taking it back.
Yeah. I still remember my initial outrage that this piece of sentimental slop was even made. As unrealistic as they get, this movie included so many cliches, stupidities, and bad acting that it proves for all time just how ignorant Hollywood and the movie-going public really are. Hollywood are ignorant, and the people that watch it are pieces of shit.
Didn't you watch it? Yeah, but I didn't like it.
Yeah.
I'm not one of these sheep.
I'd be amazed if you could get it from that review either. But Paul's next one, I think you'll probably have the best chance. And of course, we will give you clues if.
Yeah, well, 1 star out of 10. Not the real blank. I'm gonna have to read this verbatim. Instead of until, it's written intil. Also, there's like some words that are capitalized and some words that aren't. It's like it's just harder to do.
You've got to punctuate those.
Shout those ones.
Okay, fine. I will admit I did love this movie for years until I found out the truth about this film. It was a stolen story of a real man named Blank, who was a boxer that Mr. Stallone stole from and never paid him for his story, or at least not too much.
I really enjoyed that. Why can't reviews be done like that as well? Oh, what if reviews the capital letters at the end of words? So
you have to really enunciate that like if it was a T.
Really finish your words.
I will admit
it was brilliant.
Admit. Get those plosives in.
What do you reckon? What do you reckon from that review?
Do you know what?
You weren't listening?
I think I know what it is, guys. But the problem is I can see the poster, not the name of the film. Wait, it is. Oh, what's his face? He was in Black Panther's the bad guy.
Wait, what?
Oh, I know what you're thinking of.
Oh.
So bear in mind, the review I read was in 1999.
Oh.
So it's pre 1999, this film.
Oh, so it wasn't. It's. Oh.
I know what film you're thinking of as well. I know the one.
Do you know the one I'm
yeah,
thinking
with
of?
Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah.
Which is in the same series.
It's in the same series, but I can't.
Where does it start?
It's. Oh, I feel like I want to say. I know.
Come on, man. Use your mind's eye. The eye of the tiger. Use your mind's eye.
No,
Can you smell what the
It's
is cooking?
What the rack? The rack is cooking.
Yeah.
Is it the rock?
He's not in it.
No, it's not the rock.
Failing. Alexa, do you fart again?
She can't help you this time.
Oh, God. It's good. I've gone completely blank.
What happens if you put Y on the end of Dwayne Johnson's name?
Dwayne Johnson-y?
No, Dwayne Johnson's wrestling name.
I'm dying.
I'm leaving. Oh, someone, immigration. Thank you for that, Rocky.
Yay! But you were thinking of Creed, weren't you?
Yes.
Yeah, you're thinking of Creed.
Yo, Christian! No H!
Yeah, what's his mum think? What was his mum when she went on Big Brother? Yeah, who's that? He goes, yeah, Jackie.
Oh, Jackie Stallone. Yeah,
Jackie Stallone. Yeah,
she's like 200 years old.
Oh, she's brilliant. Oh, I can't believe. Yeah, I wanted to say Creed. I was like, oh, yeah. Okay, good. I got that. Phew.
All right.
Phew.
Cool. Over to you. What you got for us?
When you said about the fight games, I was gonna throw out Endgame.
We've already done Endgame, I think, haven't we, Paul? Or did we do Infinity Wars? I can't remember.
One of those two.
Yeah.
All right, chaps. Are you ready?
Yes.
Here we go. So this review is by Chat Play. It's on the 31st of May, 2014. And it's called Oh, Hi.
Oh, hi.
Here we go. $6 million budget. 6 million. 6 million. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, $6 million in stars, shaking head. We're talking millions of dollars in stars. Pours up a hard liquor into a glass. Green screens must cost a pretty penny these days, and the class actors sure aren't cheap. But 6 million, really? Pops in some ice cubes in stars. So in brackets, digital cameras run about 10K for a top-of-the-line Red Series purchase new. Catering, roses, bottled water, a couple of sets. How much do film permits cost in downtown San Fran? 6 million. That's American. 6 big ones. Wow. In brackets, tosses a small football into the air, catches and repeats. The cost of a laptop or a typewriter, max $1,000. Distribution and marketing, 6 million. Insurance, millions on top of millions. In brackets, lays glass down, decides to drink instead straight from the bottle. Lighting, sound design, music soundtrack, editing. Now we're talking millions, right? 6 of them. Oh, wait now. Maybe she demanded 1 million per boob every time she showed them. In brackets, upon pondering further, alcohol kicks in and through a cloudy drunken stupor, bumps head against wall, passes out.
I think I know what this film is, but this isn't a good film though, is it?
Well.
To be fair, okay, right. I think I know what it is, and I think I'm going to let you read.
Get it, damn it.
I'm gonna let you read your second review, but I'm pretty sure I know what this film is. I know that it's a well-loved film, but it's definitely one of the worst films ever made.
Damn it, I'm trying to get some. Okay, let me read out the second one then. Here we go.
Go for it.
Second one, entitled My Delirium by Fajit Gay Doy.
Okay.
And I say Fajit because it's a J-I-T, not the other word, which is offensive. So this was 10th of May 2012. After I watched this film, I felt the urge to rivet a large fan to my mother's priceless heirloom coffee table and use it as a vehicle with no wheels so I could transport myself to the city centre, making heads turn as pedestrians witnessed the table legs scraping across the tarmac in order for me to get a tattoo of Blank's chamois face on my hip. There's a lot there. Oh God. That is a small analogy of what this film made me want to do. I wanted to be incoherent like it. I was inspired by the inept acting, the gorgeous utilization of continuity errors, and the reflection of the ceiling fan in Blank's buttocks. They look like a pair of trophies passionately polished with a buffing machine. The cast wanted me to smear Vaseline on the television as a token of my gratitude towards the unclumsy variety of age differences, defeating the awkwardness of social interaction between the characters. Oof. I would never have thought an 18-rated film could have felt as if I was watching a Universal, suitable for all ages. Oh, Blank, this could have never happened without you.
Okay, yeah, it's the room. It's the room.
It's totally the room.
You got it.
I think we kind of both got it from the very the opening tagline of the first review. Oh, hi, Mark.
Because I nearly went, hi, Mark, after you did it.
I didn't want to say it like that. I was trying to throw you off. I was like, shit, it's too obvious, but the review's too good.
It was when you were like 6 million, and I was like, what costs 6 million?
So I was like,
and then it was
cheap.
like football thrown in the air. And then I was like, San Francisco. I was like, these are all things in the room.
I thought it was a really good review just because of the fact
really
it was
good.
just like,
6 million. I mean, I would debate whether it was critically acclaimed, but
it is like
but it is cult classic. It is a cult classic.
This is the thing, isn't it?
It's the pinnacle of the worst, right? So it's the best.
Yeah, it's kind of like, and I mean, apart from like Ed Wood films, there's no other. I can't think of any other film director or film that has had a film made about the making of the film.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Did you guys watch the other one, the disaster one?
The disaster
version
artist.
of it. Yeah,
that's what I mean. Yeah.
one.
So yeah, it was good. Yeah, it's insane that it can. This film that it's you watch it. It is one of the worst films you will ever see. If you've never seen The Room, try and watch it because it is awful, like in so many ways. There's so many weird long shots.
And
the
pointless
opening
scenes.
credits.
Buying the flowers. Nice dog.
Buying the flowers.
God. You're my favorite customer.
Oh, hi, Mark.
What I love is as well, like I think it's the stuff behind the scenes because you know that basically they did the sex scene. She felt so uncomfortable because of how long it took to shoot it. And the fact she was barely 18 at the time.
Oh, God.
That she was like, I'm not doing another sex scene again.
So they just
used the footage they didn't use from the first sex scene again. But you always kind of think, because in the first sex scene, you're like, why has he got flowers? Why is he making such a deal of these flowers? And then he buys them later on for the second sex scene, which they used for the first sex scene.